Now that tax season is in full swing, many residents are looking for those tax breaks to either beef up their refund or reduce what they owe. So can you claim this cat food that you put out for feral cats? Not exactly. What about those charitable contributions for volunteering at a local church? Nope. But I've got 4 quirky tax breaks that you wouldn't believe exist.
Tax breaks are only given based on the facts surrounding your circumstances. A tax break provides a savings through tax deductions, tax credits, tax exemptions, and other incentives. First up, cat food. A couple who owned a junkyard were allowed to write off the cost of cat food they put out to attract wild cats. The feral felines didn't just eat, they also took care of snakes and rats on the property, making the place safer for customers. This is considered a tax break because the business expense was directly related to the operation of the business.
Cat food can also be treated as a charitable contribution.
Another woman used her own money to care for feral cats that she fostered in her home for a charity that specialized in the neutering of wild cats. Those expenses totaled to more than $12,000 of her own money. You can claim this expense, but it's important to note when partnering with charities that you get a written acknowledgement from the organization each time you spend $250 or more. If you don't have all of the proper documentation, you cannot deduct all of the costs incurred for the organization. Gas station owners who offer beer with a fill-up or any other promotion to drivers can also deduct the cost of the beer as a business expense. Babysitting fees can also be written off. But like the others, there's one caveat. A parent, not the babysitter, must document all of the times you hired a babysitter when you needed to leave home to volunteer for a charity. Even though the money did not go to the organization, it's still considered a charitable contribution.
Remember, when hunting for tax breaks, it all depends on the facts surrounding those circumstances, and be sure to have all of the documentation to back up those deductions. Thanks for tuning in for this week's Road to Financial Freedom.